This Tigers game has been... I literally left the room, came upstairs to do this podcast, and then those 2 runs came through.
No, like 10
Cleveland.
minutes ago, I was like down here, like setting things up, getting organized, and I'm like, oh, fuck, this will be fun. Like, we can watch the end of the Tigers game and like live talk about it. But now I'm just going to be fucking crotchety because this sucks.
I love the term crotchety, though.
Crotchety. I hate it when it comes down. I just give us the 2 wins to move on. I hate it when it comes down.
What fun
to
is
a
that?
tiebreaker.
What fun is that? The tiebreaker.
What fucking fun is that?
No, it's in the way that we lost today. Like you just said, like 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position, and then some little fucking dork from Cleveland is like, and hits his second home run. Like, it's like, come the fuck on. Like, do something.
So is that?
And then
Did they
McKinstry's...
lose? Is it over?
No.
No, we are in the bottom of the 9th still. Cleveland has 2 ducks on the pond, and there's 1 out. So it's 3-1 Cleveland. They're in a good spot to put more runs out, but that only gives us 3 outs to then get. Right now, we need at least 2 runs, and we've really been driving them home today.
And the thing is, we were up 2-1, but then they challenged McKinstry on third, safe on third, and what's the word where they retake it back?
Overturned.
The word for that
overturned.
The word for that play was gay.
Oh,
I think.
I'll tell you what. You know what almost made me gay today? I just got back from the gym. And I was watching. There's like this half partition wall where this guy was doing like shoulder shrugs. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, look at the traps, delts, lats, whatever you want to call them on this guy. And then he walks past the partition. It was a chick. It was a lady. And then, have you seen do people where you live every once in a while, do you see people still wearing like the masks?
Oh yeah. We do lots of masks.
She turns around and like catches me looking at her. She's got a fucking mask on. She looked like Bane. Honest to God, looked like fucking Bane. I was terrified. Now you need her hitting home runs for your Detroit Tigers because I bet
we'll take anybody. This point.
Carpenter can't even get them, and that is when you know something's wrong. When Carpenter is not able to get you your home runs, that's when look at Tom's not going to pay attention to this podcast at all.
Wait, are we doing a podcast?
It's like, do we have to postpone because of the trauma? But you guys are doing this in real time. That's great.
It is. I know. I showed you guys this, but like that's the tiny little Kino TV that I'm working with.
I love it. It's beautiful. Our stand-up comedian in his lovely wood-paneled basement.
So we're making slow improvements. I don't know if you can tell my lighting is better.
Your lighting is so much better. I'm really impressed.
I put up the shadow box. So maybe next week I'll show up with a mic stand. We'll see.
Wowzers, a shadow box. That's better than this like little overhead light. I'm sitting in my son's bedroom at the minute.
Okay.
Because it's the sports room. Look at his lovely pillow. Look.
I do like how sports affiliated he is. He's like, you have so much sports shit for him.
I'm kind of shoving it down his throat. Does he really actually give a shit? I don't know.
He's gonna be a tap dancer for sure.
He's definitely gonna be a tap dancer.
But you try your best to force it on him.
I'm trying. I've got him with the Lions because they're blue, and that always wins because it's his favorite color.
And it's like you can develop like the Lions are good, so it's like fun for a little kid. Like that's how I became such a big Red Wings fan. Was because we were winning. When I was 7 and 8, we were winning Stanley Cups. So like I don't know what's going on, but I know everybody's cheering, and this is fun.
And this is so fun, so cute.
It took me a while to like I would always watch the Lions, but it took me a while to like really like ingrain myself, you know.
Oh yeah. Look at Daddy's not mad. Daddy's not going to hit Mommy tonight. Yay, Red Wings or fill in the blank team.
Probably still going to hit Mommy.
Something else she did.
Well, he just had so much fun. He had a couple extra brewskis.
I'm so glad Tom is here to say these things now. Yes!
Welcome to Sweat Socks and All That Sauce with Justin K. and Tom, where no sport is off limits, and apparently neither is any sort of domestic dispute. It's not off limits either.
Let's not make those pre-show clips into a reel, okay?
Yeah, let's leave that one off. Let's save that content for the real diehards who listen to the entire program. Thank you.
Amen. Which, speaking of, diehards that listen to the whole program, somebody commented on one of our full program YouTube things and said, Brad77MN. Brad77MM, here's your shout out. Correct take. Is it wrong to think Kay and the guy cheerleaders are both hot? And I was like, God damn, I still got it.
How did I know that you were gonna pat yourself on the back with reading that?
Because I need it, Tom. Hello, I need a bit of encouragement here.
As we like to say every once in a while after Kay shits the bed, it's like, but at least she's pretty.
But at least I'm so pretty.
I would like him to rank the three of you.
Yes, Minnesota Vikings cheerleader 1, male Minnesota Vikings cheerleader 2, Kay White. In no particular order, Brad MN77. We want to know your hot take.
Exactly.
You're gonna leave me and Tom out of this. We don't need rankings. Don't mean anything to us when it comes to our attractions. We don't care.
I think the topic we were going to discuss today is sports betting. Is that correct? Is that what we were going to get into today?
Oh, fun.
I'd wager that we would talk about that. I'll give you 2-1 odds.
Okay, good. That's great, because that's what I've prepared. Before we get into that, Tom, I need you to give me a quick update on the Tigers. Anything yet?
Quick update on the Tigers as we are, this will get posted in November, but we're recording on October 1st. It is bottom of the eighth here. Tigers are trying to get this last Cleveland batter out. They've got two outs, but 2 ducks on the pond. Cleveland has just taken that 3-1 lead, so the Tigers are going to be left to the top of the ninth to catch up. For the viewers at home, I have a very tiny TV over in the corner, so that's why I looked over.
You know that
if anything,
where I live, we just love the game of sport ball and excited to see any extra baseball we can, especially because then if this goes to a third game, whichever team comes out on top will be less rested than they would have been to face my Seattle.
Oh, okay. All right. Yep, we're done. Yep, Cleveland just hit a 3-run shot.
Oh.
So it is going to be 6-1 Cleveland Guardians, the Gribe. So this is
miracles.
I've got the yelling from downstairs as well.
Yeah,
yes,
this no, not great. Look at that guy's hair. What a dork. All right. Okay, I'm just going to save peace of mind. Turn that off. Let's record a podcast here.
Let's record a podcast. This is depressing. Let's make ourselves happy.
Sorry, we got game 3 tomorrow. An extra baseball. That's fun. Gives me another.
And
hey,
if it doesn't work out, the Seattle Mariners bandwagon is big with narrow and shallow sides. Plenty.
Who would the Mariners rather play? These struggling
Guardians.
Tigers?
100% the Guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't have to face Skubal multiple times.
That's a good point. It's a very good point. So, yeah, Skubal pitched his face off yesterday, but
he did indeed. That was quite the performance. It was a pitcher's duel. I mean, all around, but well done.
Yeah. Well, I'm sad.
Is he going to have to pitch again tomorrow now?
If he could. I don't know. The new pitching rules. I mean, if it was 1935, he'd have pitched all 3 games. But
he would have pitched 165 games.
He threw 174 pitches.
Back when the game was a game.
Yeah, he died at 41.
Yeah. The performance-enhancing hot dogs that he had.
Yeah.
Already improved.
Smoked a pack at the 7th inning stretch. So, yeah, I don't know. I could see him coming in relief tomorrow. I don't know if he'll start.
You guys just aged up this podcast by like fucking 50
Oh, whatever.
years.
Screw you. This visit's mound brought to you by Lucky Strikes. Oh, look at he's having a Palmo now.
Yeah, we're not spring chickens here.
No, absolutely not.
Before we get into any discussion about sports betting, Tom, can we please get the latest news, please?
All right, probably not the latest news, because I'm sure everybody in the world has heard about it. Bad Bunny, the Puerto Rican superstar, is performing at the Super Bowl halftime show, and people are fired up. And every comment I see is, how are we booking a non-citizen to perform at the halftime show? Here's some news for you. Puerto Rico is part of the United States. Benito is a citizen. So I would like to give you a list of some non-citizens who have played. Rihanna, Shakira, Paul McCartney, The Rolling Stones, U2, Shania Twain, Sting, Coldplay, and The Weeknd. So I would like you to save your outrage for some other bullshit.
Fucking idiots. My God.
It has been it's been quite the trip. So you guys, any
and
thoughts?
I'd like to point out Kay, my soothsaying and ESPN that I have was spot on. Taylor was going to do the halftime show, but she turned it down because they would not pay her. She refused to do it for free. So they had to go to plan B, Bad Bunny.
She has 2 private jets, one for over the ocean and one for domestic flights. You think she's doing anything for free?
No, she shouldn't have to, because the only way that you could get more people to watch the Super Bowl would have Taylor Swift do the halftime show. So.
Oh, exactly.
But it wasn't it not about her getting paid? It was about her having the rights to the show, to the halftime show itself. It's all about her owning her craft. I don't think it has anything to do with pay.
I would imagine it's a combination of both. After how she got screwed with all of her original recordings, I don't think Taylor fucks around anymore.
No. Keep in mind, though, that Taylor did re-record them all, get double rich again, and then get the rights back to original music. So well done. Well played.
I know.
Yeah, again, someone not to be fucked with.
God, I wish I looked like Travis Kelce. I wish somehow we could. What was the movie where the president was in a coma and then Kevin Kline became the president? Like, I wish that was me, but I was Travis Kelce.
Well, Travis Kelce's on my fantasy team, and he's doing terrible.
Oh, yeah,
but I can't be mad at him. He's engaged to a billionaire. I'd check out, too.
Yeah.
You're going to really try hard
at work,
there
is that.
And that's at home? Come on. So that's Bad Bunny.
Right.
The other one I've got is Topps trading cards. They've signed a multi-year deal with the NBA to bring NBA trading cards back. They've also signed a deal with SpongeBob SquarePants. I collected baseball cards until I was about 8. I didn't know this was still a thing. Are people collecting cards? Do you guys know?
Yeah. 100%. And they're doing celebrity cards as well. Like if they do anything slightly sports related. So I'm a
Bad
big
Bunny
Boy Meets
Super Bowl
World
card.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm a big Boy Meets World fan, and I listened to their podcast, blah blah blah, and they threw out the first pitch for the Phillies because that's where the whole show takes place.
Sure.
And so Danielle Fishel, she got her own Topps card. And so it's just like this trickle effect of nostalgia, basically, is what they're kind of doing.
So we're just going to sell you anything.
During COVID, people had time on their hands. So they started digging through old boxes and shit, and they started finding baseball cards. And for a brief moment, the baseball trading card scene just erupted again. But then immediately the market was saturated. And so, if you got in at the ground floor right then and there, good. But now you got a bunch of schmucks who are trying to maintain that this is going to continue, increasing in value. The problem is that they just kept mass producing those cards. It was, back in the day, it's like, Honus Wagner, Mickey Mantle, Tony Oliva, they only made so many. Then in the 80s when they became popular, Topps is like, we'll just make 6 billion of them. There you go. I'm like, I've got a Ryan Sandberg rookie card. Well, congratulations. You and 3 million other fucking mouth breathers have one. It's worth $2.
That whole monologue right there reminded me of what we're doing right now. If you got into podcasting at the ground floor, you made a bunch of money, but now it's just a bunch of mouth breathers doing it.
We're fucking Topps trading cards right now. We're not even Upper Deck. We're the
exactly
Bad Bunny halftime show fucking trading card podcast. That's the title.
At least we're not going to do it.
However, I was listening to I was on my way home while the game started, the Tigers-Cleveland game started. And I was listening on the MLB app. And one of the things they had going was baseball slang. And they were talking, there was this ad about do you know what baseball slang is? And we did a whole episode at the very beginning about baseball slang. They're stealing our shit. We should be on top. And we should be taking down, what's the New Heights? Is that Travis's podcast? We should be taking them down.
Okay, well, Kay, let me know when you book Taylor Swift, and then we'll see what happens.
Well, I'll try.
Or Jason Kelce or Travis Kelce.
Yeah. Final piece of news here. When I initially wrote this down to talk about, I thought, this will be great. The Tigers will have won. I'll be all excited. I want to talk about the MLB playoffs a little bit. Obviously, it's just gotten started. You've got really, though, one of baseball's big problems, in my opinion. You've got the Dodgers playing the Reds. The Dodgers' payroll is $569 million a year. The Reds' payroll is $121 million a year. So you could have 5 Reds teams for what the Dodgers are paying. How do you guys feel about the big payroll disparity? Is it just inevitable that the Dodgers are going to win it all because they're spending so much?
But the funny thing is, this year there's been more parity in Major League Baseball than there has in many years. The Dodgers didn't even win their division. They,
Right.
I mean, now, sure, are they going to make a run? Absolutely, but it's kind of weird. Now, if they don't win, the flip side of that is like the Yankees did it for years. They would, have the biggest payroll in sports, and they didn't always win the World Series. So there is that. Don't get me wrong. Like, they overpay sometimes for some of those players. Teoscar Hernandez and Freddie Freeman, some of these guys, I mean, they're still good, but they definitely overpaid. They didn't pay him Juan Soto money. That's a Mets problem. But
that's a hilarious problem. I loved that when the Mets fell, and then the Marlins went and took the team picture after bouncing them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, fantastic. That's just it. So it doesn't always equal that you're going to have the best team just because you spent the most money, although it does give you a pretty good fucking chance. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it helps. And that's the news.
Amen. Lovely. Thank you for that, Tom. All right, so let's get into sports betting. I just did a little bit of research. We've kind of touched on sports betting, but mainly when it came to fantasy football, which, by the way, I have won 4 out of 4
which
games.
Shows you why fantasy football is fucking.
I am top of my fantasy football league, and in a past.
What's your team name?
Defend the Den.
Okay.
1989.
Right. Okay. Not bad.
It's crap, but it works. What's yours?
Mine, I try to go for a very dorky team name every year.
Nice.
So mine is a Harry Potter reference this year. We are Birdie Bot's Every Flavor Team.
Ooh, I like it. I love a pun. And Justin, are you on a fantasy team?
Nah, I've retired. Actually, we did an inter-office fantasy league for years, and I won it the last 2 years, and then for some reason it fell off. But there's a trophy, and you get your team name engraved on it every year. So it just sits on my desk in perpetuity now until they decide to do it again. Funny thing is, my kids were in my office the other day, and they're like, "Dad, is that your fantasy football trophy?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Your name's on it, right?" I said, "Yeah." And like, "Where is it?" I'm like, "Oh, because my team name is the 69ers, so I didn't really want to explain to them that was me on there 2 times." So
2 times. 2 times.
Fantastic.
2 times 69er. Nailed it. Anyway, so a past episode that we've done was about more about bets that if you lose your fantasy football team. But we're just doing kind of like I started at sports betting, and then I just went into stupid bets, and I went down this kind of rabbit hole. So I'm just going to start with this one that's sports related. So a British man bet £35,000 on a WWE event at 66-1 odds that he would win.
Scripted event.
The match
Wonderful.
yeah,
Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker.
who did he pick to win?
Bookies assumed that Undertaker would win again because he always did. Then he lost, and the man was out of his life savings. So for anyone who doesn't know, WWE, obviously, it was scripted. Things like weigh-in and records are meaningless. It's scripted. It's like betting on theater.
Sports entertainment. What do you mean it's scripted? It's no different.
He lost his life savings on this. Is he joking?
Well, what is he supposed to bet on the NBA, which by the way is also scripted? That's fucking fake as shit. So please, I'd rather bet on the Harlem Globetrotters than I would on WWE.
I think they're going to beat the Generals tonight. I've got a feeling.
They're due. They're due.
God. So do you guys?
They're 2,500 I think they're going to pull this one out.
Imagine the guy that bets on the Generals.
Oh my God. What are the stupidest sports bets that you guys have ever done? Justin, you've got 2 permanent things on your body.
Yeah. No, I don't think it gets any dumber than 2 fucking tattoos. But as a result, again, I moved across the country. I live in the PNW, so it's fine. Like, nobody throws shade on me, except for when I go to a Twins-Mariners game or a Viking-Seahawks game, and people see my tattoo, even though I'm wearing, like, repping purple or Twins colors. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I'm like, I lost the bet. So, but I blend in otherwise, so it's great. And then, of course, let's not forget about the infamous photo that I did have to send you, Kay, which I can't believe I found it, and I can't believe that you fucking have possession of that now. So that was the worst.
Which we will get into that. So last year, we made the bet for the team fantasy football league for Sweat Socks and All That Sauce that whoever came out on bottom between the three of us would have to reenact the whipped cream scene from the movie Varsity Blues. Justin lost. I have the evidence, and I'm going to edit something together with this episode. You're welcome.
Work your eyes, children. It's not anything anybody wants to see.
Oh, God.
I forgot his handle, but the guy who likes you and the Vikings cheerleaders was
Brad MN77. You think K's
Brad
hot.
77 was extremely disappointed.
He'll change his opinion about who's the hot one. Tell you what, right now. Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, I'm right there with you. And I'll yes.
Hey, are you
agreed.
sure you don't want to do it just for funsies?
Not anymore.
No.
Maybe when I was really, really fit and walking every day and not eating. Then I would
We're
have
trying
done
to get
it.
these views.
Yeah, right. Get the clicks.
Well,
Okay.
pay me more money, and then I'll have all the time in the world to walk all I want
There we
and
go.
not eat.
There
Do you hear
we
that,
go.
Brad
There we go.
MN77 and other fans? If we can just get some OnlyFans kind of money around here, maybe, just maybe, Kay can quit her day job and just focus on the important content that you want.
Maybe.
Oh, good grief.
Tom, what about you? What kind of crazy bets have you been a part of or heard of?
Our fantasy leagues were never, I mean, even the one I'm in right now, it's just so we can, there's not even money involved. It's just so we can talk shit during the season. I've never been in a
nice.
fantasy league that had one of those outrageous where, like, you have to wear a tutu to the Lions game and carry a sign that says I lost in fantasy football. We've never done any of those. Just sports betting on your phone is legal here in Michigan, so I've just lost a lot of money. So.
Been becoming a gambler.
You can just
Oh,
do it from your phone. You just right here.
So
Oh,
easy.
live betting? Okay, yeah. Tigers are gonna win. Fuck.
you bet for the Tigers to win?
No, not today, but it's
Oh,
like,
okay, I was gonna-
I typically like sports betting if it's like a Thursday night football game. It's Panthers Jets. Who gives a shit? I just became the biggest Panthers fan in the world.
That's
so
right.
it just turns a nonsense game into something I can get behind. So I'll put
Yeah.
a big $25 on it that the Panthers are going to cover, and Bryce Young is going to throw 2 touchdowns, and I am fucking invested. So otherwise, it's like you get to halftime, and it's like, okay, I'm just gonna die.
Bored.
Yeah, if you have a team with a vested interest in it, I hate betting on that because again, like that just you're already emotionally invested in this, and now there's money on the line. That's how domestics happen, ladies and gentlemen, right there.
Yeah.
In
Speaking
any
of, I've got a buddy who bets. He's a huge Michigan fan, but every year he'll bet a little bit of money on Ohio State. So he's happy either way, but he's never happy.
Yeah.
No.
You get this because like Michigan's won 3 in a row, so he's like, yes, fuck. So it's it's I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't bet on my teams. Sometimes I'll do like the futures, like early in the season. I'll put Lions are going to win the NFC North, $100 on it. Pretty confident, But like game by game, yeah, I'm kind of with you because it just makes it even saltier when you lose.
Well,
Yeah.
I know a guy who used to podcast RIP who put $10 on the Mariners to win the World Series this year at the beginning of the season, and that $10 bet right now is looking pretty nice.
Yeah, I would even, you could even because a lot of them give you that cash out option, so you might have, you might even want to just
walk away now.
Yeah, well, maybe not even now because both of these teams are garbage. whoever we play. So I feel like you'll at least get to the next round, and then it's who do you
Get to
see?
the next round and then cash out.
Yeah, then you're going to see Red Sox, Yankees, or Blue Jays. Yankees are famous for crumbling in the playoffs.
Indeed.
So we'll
I think
see.
the real thing is to take it before the actual World Series because whoever comes out of the National League is probably going to kick the shit out of whoever comes out of the American League.
I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really matter what Todd ends up doing, rest in peace, because he's just going to waste it on booze anyway, so what's the fucking point?
Well, but at least this will help sustain his habit for a little
I
bit longer.
fucking love how many strays the former hosts catch on this show.
And he's dead. He doesn't even fucking hear about it. It's too bad.
Oh, such a shame.
Yeah.
So I came across a taser bet, John and Nicole Grant. Let's end with a nice romantic football story. John Grant, Chicago Bears fan, and his wife, Nicole Grant, a Green Bay Packers fan. How did these two get married? We're watching a game between the two teams in a bar, and I must have been far too many drinks. The bet was struck that if the Bears win, John would taser his wife and vice versa. The Bears won 27-20, and the couple went outside for a smoke, and that's when John Grant tasered Nicole 3 times. The police were called, and Grant was charged with illegal possession of an electronic weapon, and he was he was fined $250.
You're just making good on the bet. A bet was made, Your Honor.
3 times.
That might have been accepted.
Come on.
Make sure.
3.
He had been thinking about that for a long time. This is a guy with some dirty interests, man.
One of those to satisfy the bet, the other two because now I've got you on the ground.
I feel like he was going to win either way. I'll tase you, you tase me, whatever.
Oh my goodness. Before we get into any more, I found some pretty strange bets. Tom, we're going to take a little break. Do you have a weekly Sweat Sox cocktail for us?
I do not have a Sweat Sox cocktail this week.
But I
am drinking a Arnold Palmer, a hard Arnold Palmer. So I've got that going for us. But I will work on getting us some stuff. I've had as you have, I've had a chaotic little week, so I wasn't able to procure my ingredients. But I'll get that going.
We'll get to chaotic weeks off the air, and we will share our lovely stories. Now
we'll get that.
But
going.
let's make this Arnold Palmer your little cocktail minute. How do you make a hard Arnold Palmer? What do you put in it?
Show him a picture of Gary Player bent over. Thank
you. How do you make a hard Arnold Palmer?
I guess it's not. It shouldn't be called a hard Arnold Palmer. It's more a John Daly is more.
There it is.
The appropriate name. Yeah. That was Gary Player bent over. That was fantastic.
Your prefer was Chichi Rodriguez. Yes.
Oh man.
In that clip, put it away. You put that so good.
Just kicking the ball, so he's got to bend over and get it again.
Yeah. I would have used a female golfer, but none of them get him hard. 100%. Nor me.
Your next cocktail has to be the hard Arnold Palmer.
I like it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it live. I'll get some vodka and some lemonade and a boner, and it'll be great.
Dicks.
Now I stir it thusly.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, because it's got tea in it, right? Tea bag.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, now I dip them thusly in the soap.
We're completely off the rails. I'm sweating.
I'm sweating.
This is...
Oh God, this is so good. This is just gold.
I'll take it.
I don't even know if I can get to the other bets.
Don't need to. We're at 27:58. We're good. This is exactly what we're
I think we're good. Oh my God.
I kind of want to hear the other bets.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can reel it in, I kind of want to hear them.
All right, since we're all sweaty and hot.
I'm gonna have to turn this new light off. It's doing too much.
Yeah, it's the light. It's the light, sure.
Ooh, so did you know that you can bet on aliens?
Like bad.
Did you? Aliens? You can bet on who you think might be a human alien who is
okay. So
living
not like the discovery
on Earth.
of aliens, like we think that we have an alien here.
Like Tom Hanks.
Yes,
one of the
so
lizard
celebs.
people. That's documented.
Celebs who, yeah. Yes, exactly. That's right. So we've got a list here: Dennis Rodman, Steven Spielberg, Mark Zuckerberg, Kanye West, and Miley Cyrus.
Zuckerberg is a robot.
Yeah, that's true.
Zuckerberg. Oh, so we've got robots.
I think Zuckerberg's a robot. Yeah, I don't think he's real.
So he's with the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So is Billy Ray Cyrus also an alien? Because isn't that Miley's dad?
Yes, good question.
Or is he?
Oh.
Or is he? Interesting. And then next celebrities to be arrested. This one I found to be
that's a fun
Kanye
one.
West made. Yeah, Kanye West made the list twice here. Kanye West, Stacey Abrams, Dave Portnoy to be jailed in 2025. How many more months do we have?
But also, what's to stop Dave from
2.
putting like a $3 million bet on himself and then going out and, I don't know, punching a police horse in the face or something?
Yeah. Can I bet that I'll get arrested?
Yeah, let me know when I made that list.
That's easy. I'll do that tonight.
Yeah, sounds caught in three hots. $3 million waiting for me when I get done. Sign me up. Don't have to listen to hear my ex-wife or children anymore. That sounds fantastic.
The NBA is rigged, and so is this getting arrested betting system.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still hot from earlier. Justin, I can't get past it. Justin, can we get to your wise words of wisdom, please?
So last week, it always seems like to work out my schedule, I end up having to go to the gym right before this podcast, and which always leads to, oh shit, I'm in a hurry. So last week I'm running into the locker room. I got to shower up so I look good for the video because we have to fucking video this thing. And there's like 3 showers at the gym. I jump in the middle one. I get the shampoo in my hair, or the 3 hairs. And as I'm looking down, I rushed in there. I did not notice that on the floor, first of all, there was a used Band-Aid. Okay, gross, right? I don't have shower shoes. Oh, right, Kay? You think that's bad? Well, wait till I tell you what else I saw. And by saw, I meant, what was that? Not have shower shoes, I don't have time. But what I touched with my toes, now keep in mind there's shampoo in my eyes, and it's burning. I look down. It's pubes. And I mean, like not like 3 or 4 curlies. I mean like fucking Dr. J's afro is sitting on the fucking drain. I mean like a bushel. Like an entire... This guy must have decided he was tired of that look. He wanted his dick to see sunlight and took it all off. And I don't you can't just use like a straight razor. He had to bring a fucking scissors in there. Like he was shearing sheep. A black curly sheep. It was touched my feet. And at that point, I'm pot committed. What did I do? I kicked it to the corner. And it all is just a globular mess. Yeah, thank you. It went to the corner and it's stuck. And it's stuck there. I finished cleaning myself and I ran out and I cried a little bit. And then the next day I went to the gym and I went and looked and it was still there. Because even the people who get paid to clean that gym and the bathroom weren't going to touch that. But guess what? It touched my toes.
You need a new gym if they're not clean.
No,
they're clearly not cleaning.
Oh my god!
So we're gonna start GoFundMe to get you a pair of fucking sandals. We need $3.
Please, not even. They're $1.50 at Old Navy. Fuck.
Yeah, to me that's the problem. Why don't you have a shower? How about the guy who decided to cut the entirety of his bush off and just leave it in a pile on the fucking...
That's also
after he took his Band-Aid off, he probably got some open wounds that he got when he accidentally cut himself. Well,
the gym shower is very much just to rinse the sweat off so I can drive home in peace. And
it's not for shaving.
No.
Or grooming. No, it's not for grooming. Good. I agree wholeheartedly.
Oh, anyway, I've started manscaping in the shower now to just get back at whomever.
What time of day was this?
It was noon o'clock.
I mean, I was gonna say maybe he's headed to a date directly after the gym.
Not at noon.
Not at noon. No.
Not at noon.
It's just lunch. If it's just lunch, you don't have to worry about your giant bush getting exposed.
Or you are extremely confident.
Accurate. Oh, my biggest pet peeve and thing that just makes me want to vomit. I can't clean out my own hair in my hairbrush. Clumps of hair. I can't do it. And you describing this over and over again about how much there was like nails on a chalkboard to me. I want to throw up.
It was like a little black rain cloud. Just sitting.
Okay, shut up.
After you pick it up and squished it and wrung it out probably and used it as a fucking loofah,
So the GoFundMe will be up for Justin to get his fucking sandals that he won't buy for $1.50.
I would like them to be sweat socks and all that sauce shower shoes. I think that should go on the e-store.
We just need a quarter from 6 people. Who's gonna jump in? Do I have one right now? We're doing a match hour here right now. Give us a call.
Oh my God. Thanks for joining Sweat Socks and All That Sauce with Justin K and Tom. You can watch the show on YouTube as everybody cringes. You can watch the show on YouTube. Follow us on socials. Why does something keep saying battery low? Oh, it's my headphones keep saying battery low. Sorry.
You're killing this exit, Kay.
I know. Sorry. @SweatSocksPod. And if you want to chime in, feel free to send us an email at sweatsockspodcast@gmail.com. Till next time. It's Tom's turn. Tom, it's your turn.
To do what? I didn't know I was supposed to do something here.
Episode 3.
Stay sweaty!
Wait, I'm sorry. What do you want me to say? Because we can redo it and you can edit it.
You're supposed to say stay sweaty.
Oh, okay. All right. Stay sweaty. I'm staying sweaty right now.
You're the sweaty motherfucker right now.
Sweat Socks and All That Sauce is hosted by Kay White and Justin Michaels.
Our theme song made by Pat Leonards.
And the album artwork is by Mike Willis.